Life can be hard, it can be unfair, and it can be dark. But there is a promise, a glorious promise of a golden morning whose rays will one day pierce through our gloomy night and once and for all vanquish the darkness with marvelous light. Weeping may endure for a night, the psalmist told us, but joy comes in the morning. You see, the sun is rising. The God who once spoke in ages past through the prophets of old is steadily drawing closer and closer to us. His coming is near. It's even at the door. And so the sun is indeed rising. In the beginning, God created. He spoke the word, and it was so. But disobedience brought sin and death, and the rivers of life dried up. And ever since, the clock has been ticking, time stopping for no one. Busy routines of work and school, shielding our eyes from the reality that life often ends before we expect. But the God who sees the end from the beginning has invited us to put our trust in Him. While we are caught up in the details of life, He sees the bigger picture. And yet, when He invites, our instinct is to run away from the one who alone is our help. But when the roaring waves of life inevitably bring us to our knees, we find that He is there, offering forgiveness, welcoming us to walk with Him. The journey begins with a single step of being plunged into God's grace and mercy. Though the currents of life thereafter pull and drag at our feet, we remain planted by daily feeding on His Word. When a sinner repents, heaven rejoices. How could we not do the same? Together we celebrate, along with all the hosts of heaven, because there will be baptism today.